Hey, today is June 10th, 2024. This is just a real quick video. For anyone that's watching this channel, I'm very aware that most people that catch this channel now, which is highly shadow banned, blocked, sabotaged, are agents. We'll just leave it at that. I'm very aware that they work for Satan or Lucy the Lion Loser. However, this is for all of y'all. This is for believers, followers of the way of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, as well as for non-believers, even for those that are persecuting. Okay? We only are given a short while on this earth, on this planet, Janet. What are you doing with that time? Are you spending your time focused on harming others? Hating? Being jealous? Calling out people that you deem to be bad people or doing wrong? Or are you trying to help someone every day? If you don't have the funds, which most targeted, empowered angels, I call us, we don't, we can shine our light through telling someone hello. I hope you have a good day. How you doing today? Compliment them. I believe there's something good you can find in each person that's a human, that is. Okay? Each person has some sort of good trait about them, and just compliment them or smile. Open the door for somebody. If you're somewhere and you see someone struggling, maybe with packages or bags or something, offer to help. Okay? Any little thing you can do. Shine your light. The targeted individual community has been so bombarded with every kind of distraction you can think of to get us off our path. Get us focusing on what is happening to us, right? What we perceive that they did to us. The battle is not against the people that are coming against us. It is the demonic oppression and possession and fallen angels that are operating behind the scenes, controlling those, okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. This is who we're actually battling. And ultimately, it's our ancient foe, Lucifer. Okay? So we're very close to the end. Try to do something kind for somebody every single day. Even if it's just to say, how you doing today? I hope you have a good day. Or smiling at somebody that looks sad. Okay? Also, this past week, I have seen multiple what I call kill towers going up. These horrific looking black monstrosities that are all throughout the city. Now, I haven't checked the whole entire city, but I've been noticing them about on every other street corner. They're strategically placed, usually within, within one car length of a crossing or four-way stop. I call it a crossing, okay? Remember how they sold their soul? A lot of the, like Robert Johnson, that famous musician, sold his soul to the devil at the crosswalk. And where I've fallen, but yes, I got up, happened to be at crosswalks. They put me, every time I get a place, because we're in a web, TIs, we're in the witch's web, so we only allowed certain places to rent. They're always at a crossing, and there's more people affected at that crossing. But I've noticed these kill towers going up there. It's also a demonic portal, Father has showed me, at some of these crossings, okay? And it's funny, Yeshua died for our sins and was on the cross, okay? Father has showed me that when the fireballs go down, we go up through a crossing in the sky. A lot of us, all of us that are truly targeted, have been double crossed our entire lives by those that were close to us or we deemed our friends. So all this is not a coincidence. Just like the Templar Knights, the Nazis, they all had those little crosses. If you turn it sideways, it's an X. X marks the spot. The crossing that went over the Mystery Babylon, Satanic States of America recently. Wow. Y'all hear that? That's bizarre. That was a new one now. I hear the police sirens. They don't want this getting out. So this is, yeah. Father told me whenever you hear loud sirens, he's really wanting us to take note of this. But like everything is like Planet X coming in, like Elon Musk that's funny. Elon Musk with, the X, and he even named his child something X, Generation X. All these things that are, they're telling us what they're doing, what's about to take place. So we need to be shining our light. We need to be showing others the truth. And if we're sitting in our rooms or wherever you're at, wherever your school is called today, you're not doing that. If you're just focused on what's happening to you. When we get out of ourselves, then we can help others. We operate in the light when we don't focus on the dark. And Father's really been showing me this over the past week. And I've gone back and forth with it. Some days I don't do so well. And then some days I do well. And it's like, who is to say that you're damned if you mess up and you sin? We're a work in progress. It's what you are doing with that. Are you using that to take note of what caused it and try to work on yourselves? We're to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling and not be focused on what we deem others are doing wrong. And that's what it seems like everybody is doing. They're on a witch hunt to find fault in everyone else instead of looking at yourself. And I've been guilty of this too. So Father's really had me working on this. He's also telling me this. This is what I flipped to this morning. Amos 5:13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. So just try to do something kind for somebody every day, even if it's just go out when you're on your walk or you're running your errands or whatever. Smile at somebody. Tell them, I hope, you hope they have a great day, or may God bless you, or whatever you're led to say. We can find something to say nice about everyone. That's human anyway. But what we're actually battling is the demons and the fallen that are operating behind the scenes. And they jump from person to person, just like I've told y'all that movie Fallen, that actually happens. That's how they're able to trigger with the same kinds of pushing the same kinds of buttons. How do they know this? Because it's these same fallen angels and demons that have been chasing targeted individuals since we were born. But this goes for everyone. If you're working for Satan's kingdom, if you're doing witchcraft, Freemasonry, if you're participating in gang stalking, which 90% of the people now are, you're under a strong delusion. You've been bamboozled. The strong delusion is participating in gang stalking. We're to love our neighbor as ourselves. Not hate your neighbor, not spy on your neighbor, not slander your neighbor, not try to trigger and provoke, not keep them up all night with noise, not follow them around. None of that. Not break in and steal and hack computers and phones and all that. What are you doing with this life? Is that making you happy to do those things? If so, then, you're the walking dead, because that's not life. Father wants us to shine. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to be filled with the joy of the Lord that passes all understanding. And when you're focused on what others are doing instead of working on yourself, that's lowering your vibe. Also, when you're constant, yes, we're to be aware. We're to notice, we're not just supposed to walk around blindfolded while perpetrators are coming against us. That would be ridiculous. That's like going into a dark alley at 2 a.m. with loud headphones on and blindfolded. It's the same thing. We're to be aware, but don't be scared. But don't make that the entire focus of your day. It lowers our energy and it takes us off our mission. So I just wanted to give y'all that little heads up that we're supposed to be going out and making the world better, creating what we're wishing to see in the world. And we, as followers of the way, we have been given the power to trample over snakes and scorpions, and nothing shall any means harm us. But if we don't believe that, then we can't do it. Remember, Yeshua, Jesus said, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So let's start moving those mountains.